Let's look at this particular example under probability, and remember this is our second example under this very topic. If you are enjoying the lesson, don't hesitate to click on the subscribe button to get notification whenever I post new video on this very channel. So let's look at the example on the board. The letters of the word examination are written on a cardboard and placed in a box. Mr. Samuel picks a letter at random from the box. What is the probability that he picks a vowel, the letter I, the letter M, and then the letter O? This is our task for the day, and we are going to solve it. In our previous lesson, we established that the probability of an event is giving us number of outcomes in the event all over the number of outcomes in the sample space. To find the probability of each of these events, we are first going to find the number of outcomes in the sample space, and then we find the number of outcomes in the event. So we have our sample space. Our sample space is going to be the letters in the word examination. So the letters in the word examination becomes our sample space. And once we know our sample space, we find the number of outcomes in the sample space. So we are going to count the number of outcomes in this sample space. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it means that we have 11 outcomes in the sample space. Now once we have this, we look at the event one after the other. So we want to find the probability of obtaining a vowel. We are going to use the letter E to denote the event of obtaining a vowel. We are going to look through these letters of the word examination, and then we select the vowels in it. So you know that with the vowels we have E is a vowel, A is a vowel, I is also a vowel, A again, I again, and then O. So we are going to write these letters in the event. So we have E, A, I, what again? A, I, and then O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So once we have our event, we find number of outcomes in the event, and that is what? 6. The probability of obtaining a letter which is a vowel is giving us number of outcomes in the event all over number of outcomes in the sample space. Number of outcomes in the event we have 6. Number of outcomes in the sample space we have what? 11. The probability of picking a letter which is a vowel is 6 over 11. Let's look at the next one. We want to find the probability that he picks a letter which is what? I. So we are going to use the letter K. We are going to use the letter K to denote the event of obtaining a letter which is what? I. So let's go through the word examination to see if we can find the letter I, or how many I's do we have in the word examination. So we have 1 and then 2. We find the number of outcomes in the event. So we have 1, 2. The moment we have this and then that, we have probability of taking a letter which is I is equal to number of outcomes in the event, which is K, all over the number of outcomes in the sample space, which is X. So we have 2 all over 11. Let's look at this particular one, I. The probability that he picks the letter M. So we are going to use the letter H to denote the event of picking the letter M from the word examination. So how many M do we have in the word examination? We have only one, so we have M. Then we find the number of outcomes in the event, which is H, and that is what? 1. The probability of the event H is given as number of outcomes in the event H all over the number of outcomes in the sample space, and that is going to give us 1 all over 11. As easy as that, you can try your hands on Ivan. The probability that he picks the letter O. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.